this is very, very, very sour because I can definitely smell it. I'm gonna go ahead and just, and you know what? Evelyn recommended having the rice with garlic rice, and I can smell the garlic.
And put the pepper on top of it.
Oh, okay, yes. Do that right now? Okay, let's do that right now. Wait, right there. I think that's it right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Auntie Bev just came by. It was so good to be seeing her. And now we're going to be heading over to Palenke to pick up some food and chill. On I believe today's Sunday. I'm losing track of my days, but I believe it's Sunday. I'm cruising with Arvin over here, the man, the birthday boy. Man, I mean, the moment we find out we're going to the Palenque, I took advantage of that because, you know, I love hanging out at the market, the flea market, the Palenque. That's where you see a lot of energy. That's where life is. That's where all the people are. And it's just a good vibe. And then, you know, too, you get to find some really, really good deals. So, we're heading right over there. Check this out. By the way, this is another trike that Arvin picked up. He's actually going to be fixing it up, putting some speakers. The beauty about these tricycles, tuk-tuk, whatever you want to call it, is that you get the breeze, and it's a form of getting around the province. And I'm just loving the vibe over here. We are here. It's going to be so lively. Loving the vibe. Getting ready to get off. It is a Sunday morning, and as you can see, it reminds me of the flea market. We're going to get some fresh gulay right over here. Look at that talong. Hi. Hello!
Vlogger siya?
Vlogger, yes. I love the palenque.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, your looks very delicious.
Yes.
It's nice and fresh.
Fresh.
Very organic.
Yeah, okay.
Bangus. Oh, from Batangas. Ah. You know, this is the first time I've ever seen live bangus, and now we're gonna go. This is what we're gonna have for sinigang. All right, we just actually got back from the Palenque, and what an incredible experience and time. I just love, every time I come to the Philippines, I love going to the Palenque because that is basically where you can get your everything fresh, organic, anywhere from, you know, gulay, which is vegetable, meat, poultry, fish. And today, we actually went to go, it's going to be a special day because we have Ate Babe that showed up, and then the house, and Mel is going to be the one that's going to be preparing this delicious Filipino delicacy dish right now. And right over here, as you can see, we actually cut the, he is actually cutting the gulay. It looks like we've got talong.
Yeah, talong, okra.
Okra.
And sili.
Sili.
This one is labanos.
Oh, labanos. Okay. And then right over here, as you saw earlier in the video, this is the bangus. And then this here is the, what is this?
Kangkong.
Kangkong. Oh, kangkong. That's right. Oh, and by the way, this is Mel. He is going to be preparing this delicious meal that we're going to be having in about a couple of hours. Yeah. Right over here. One of my favorite dishes, Filipino dishes that I love is sinigang. But I've never had bangus sinigang. And I do like bangus, so stay tuned for that. So Mel, how long have you been cooking sinigang?
It's a very long time.
Very long time. Are you the cook of the family?
Yeah.
Or does everybody alternate?
No. Yeah, alternate.
Okay,
Actually,
but-
also can cook this sinigang. But
Ah,
he thinks I'm much better.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
But my sinigang is better than ano.
I see. One thing that I realized about the men in the Philippines, they cook. They cook very good Filipino food, and more times than not, the male are the cook and the females do not cook. But in the States, it's a little bit different. I don't cook. I think I can cook, but I don't cook. But Evelyn is a great cook. In terms of the sinigang, now that is a kind of a sour,
Yeah, sour and salty sour.
salty sour, and part of that sourness is the tamarind.
Tamarind, yeah. But we're using a natural tamarind, not powdered one.
Oh, powdered one. Okay.
This is tomato for sinigang. For additional sourness.
Ah,
yeah,
tomato for additional sourness.
yeah,
Interesting. Some palo.
yeah.
Okay, now what is
The one,
that?
Tamarind.
Oh, tamarind.
Yeah.
So that would be making it fresh,
Yeah.
correct, from scratch. Ah, okay. Yeah, you know, typically, I know that in the States, or maybe certain parts, most families, when they make sinigang, they use powder, a package, and so forth. But what Melvin was saying is that if you want to make it from scratch, it truly, to get that sourness, you want it's with the tamarind and tomatoes.
And tomatoes.
And what about a little bit of lemon? No?
Yeah, can be.
Oh,
But,
calamansi?
But lemon is not always available here. That's why we are using this kind of a vegetable.
Really? Not always available?
The lemon.
I see. Is it because it's not grown,
Yeah.
or is it the climate?
Yeah. I
Ah,
think we have lemon in a coldest place here. In a cold place here in the Philippines. But
got it. So that would be like towards Baguio, more going north.
always available in Baguio.
Oh, I
Not
see.
here in
Okay, I see. And with that being said, then, so what about calamansi?
yeah. We can use that. We can
Okay.
we can use that. But commonly we're using tamarind here in sinigang.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's always
I see.
that's always available.
I got it. So the
Calamansi is also a seasonal It's not available. It's a fruit.
Okay.
It's and more expensive than tamarind with calamansi.
Ah, because of the supply,
Yeah,
the availability.
Yeah,
So it's like you said, it's
availability,
seasonal.
seasonal and
Uh-huh.
unlike tamarind, you can go to the farm,
Uh-huh.
picking it up and use it as a sinigang
Mm.
to make a sour sinigang.
Now that's traditional, the sour sinigang. You know, growing up in the United States as a kid, you know, sourness is not in my palate. And my mom, what she would do to make us eat sinigang, she would not make it as sour. You know, because of our palate. We like sweet palate. So, you know, my mom would always say that the only reason it's not traditional sinigang because it's not sour.
Oh yeah.
You know, my mom prefers sour, you know, so.
One picture.
Yeah, okay, what Mel's using is the water. He's gonna start making the broth. And that's pretty much the greatest part is the broth. And I'll put the description below in the comment section, but it's a sour. Sinigang is a Filipino delicacy, like I mentioned. It is a sour broth, but you can actually make it to your liking because there are folks that prefer the traditional very sour to medium to practically none at all, and that's how I was brought up. But right now, as I embrace my heritage, I want to try to have it that traditional way. Okay, while we're waiting, you're gonna.
While we're waiting the sinigang boils, we'll cut the calamansi.
Oh, okay.
Tapos na yung bulok.
You're separating the bulok. Which
Yeah.
the bulok basically means the bad one.
Yeah, the bad one.
The bad one out of the seed. You know, part of as I embrace my Filipino heritage, it's the traditional delicacies of the Philippines, and one of them is sinigang. Now, my preference, as I mentioned earlier, is having it less sour. But I know that your Auntie Evelyn makes it sour, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to just keep an open mind. And quite frankly, there are certain dishes that I've been trying, like I like dinuguan right now. I did not as a kid, but I love dinuguan because I ate it as an open mind, and I love the sauce over rice. Now, let me ask you something, Mel. I noticed that in the Philippines, there are most restaurants, families, when they cook, they use MSG.
Yeah.
I know you don't have the answer to that, but in your cooking, do you typically use MSG or not?
I'm using, but just a little, not too much. Yeah, it's bad,
Yeah, it is bad. Yeah, for us, Evelyn and I, she tends to get headaches, and I feel different. Bigay ng konti, meaning that you're gonna give a little. I am learning my Tagalog, so it's really great. As I learn Tagalog, one of the reasons why I love coming to the Philippines is because I'm actually practicing the sounds, the hearing. I'm not getting so confused with verb tenses and so forth. And it's basically repetition. As I'm here, I'm picking up just words. I typically understand it, but when I hear it in conversation, it just makes it so much easier. When I'm at our Airbnbs, when I'm at cruising around, I'm actually watching Filipino stations or listening to Filipino music. So yeah, definitely very helps. It's so cool because the children are helping me. So is Mel and Husley and these guys. But yeah, I am learning.
Tago muna natin to.
Bago. Now, why are you saving those for last? Like, for example, the talong and that.
No, because they are light vegetable. When I'm avoiding them to be overcooked.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, right. And that actually gives the freshness. If you put it in now, it'll overcook. It'll get soft and so forth. You want to try to do it, perhaps maybe when it's almost ready before eating time, so that you can keep that freshness, that nutrition, that crunchiness. Earlier, what we did was we actually instead, I thought my bad. I thought we were gonna have that as the sinigang, but then they actually grilled the pork. I've been eating pork in the Philippines more so than not. I don't really eat pork, but I'm going to take a sabbatical when I get back. But this pork does look pretty damn good. Here we are, Evelyn.
Tinapa.
Tinapa. Yummy. Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and try it. Okay, I was able to find my bowl. You see that? I love everything. I love what sabaw. Ooh, that smells so sarap. Okay, and Evelyn is talking about this with the sili, which I do love. Sili, Filipino sili. It's supposed to be the hottest. And I've tried habaneros.
That's spicy. Oh my gosh.
That is very spicy. Okay. Today was a great day. From the Palenke, we actually bought the Bangus Sisig. You saw the Bangus. You saw that earlier. Then we bought all the gulay. We cruised the Palenke, and for me it reminds me of the farmers market. And then we went to the rib shop, the meat shop, and got some fresh pork. And here we go. Mel, you were so kind to allow me to watch you, and you will give me the history of sinigang. And you know what? This is very, very, very sour because I can definitely smell it. I'm gonna go ahead and just. And you know what? Evelyn recommended having the rice with garlic rice, and I can smell the garlic.
And put the pepper on top of it.
Oh, okay, yes. Do that right now? Okay, let's do that right now. Wait, right there. I think that's it right there.
Yeah.
Okay. As a matter of fact, I think it could be sour. It's really good. Oh yeah, I can taste the tamarind. I can taste a little of the spices, the sourness.
That's not tangy.
Well, from the package that he used, because that was a package, and we were there.
Okay.
The veggies, and then I can also taste the bangus, which I did not have. Mel. Oh my God! And to have it with the garlic fried rice, you're right.
Yes.
Mel, great job.
Oh my God.
Oh, what a day! Oh my God.
Okra.
This is hella syrup.
Oh my God, this okra is so hard. They chose the wrong okra.
Did they really? Oh my God.
It's too hard.
Okay. Now I'm gonna try a little bit of the pork, but I don't have you know what? I'm gonna try the pork sometime. Oh, here we go. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and try and get this piece right here. Okay. Oh my God. Mel. The sinigang was sarap.
Oh yeah.
Great job. As a matter of fact, I think we're talking about the sourness.
Yeah.
I think it could have been a little more sour. Surprisingly enough, I think I like it sour.
Yeah.
It's real. I think the sour the better. You know. Oh, better yet, next up, what's upcoming? When we're really excited about that, Mel will be there. We're gonna actually do the Binondo food crawl cruise. I actually was able to make reservations. That's gonna be upcoming on the 8th.
Yeah.
And we're gonna cruise through the oldest Chinatown in the world, and it happens to be in the Philippines. I'm really excited about that. Stay tuned. Once again, I want to thank you so much for your support during this my journey through the Philippines. I could not do this without you, so if you'd be so kind to just hit the subscribe button and hit that bell sign so that every time I upload a video, you'll be notified right away. And like I always like to say, peace, love, and mabuhay.